Well, News 11 has reactions from the newly elected city council members for Meridian. This council will have 3 new members filling the Ward 1, Ward 3, and Ward 5 seats. First, we'll hear from Ward 1's Elliott Brewer. He is an assistant principal for Northeast Lauderdale Middle School. He's been in education for 16 years. He said he got in the race because he wanted to make the city a place where his kids could one day come back and start their own family. Brewer is also new to the council and looks to work with all members to make the city better.
We all have a heart for the city. I think we all want to do well for each other and do well for our constituents. So I'm super excited. I don't foresee us having any conflict with the mayor's office at face value. I think we're all going into it with the idea of we all need to work together, understanding that combative forces between the mayor's office and the city council is just going to spell disaster or continued disaster for all of Meridian.
Brewer said he would also like to thank God, his family, and friends for pushing him to victory in last night's election. Now to Ward 2, Dwayne Davis was able to keep his seat on the city council. Davis will now serve his 2nd term representing his constituents. He says he's looking forward to working with new council members while also finishing the job that he was elected to do.
During election day yesterday, I was walking around the neighborhood and ran into Ms. Ada Irby at 1423 23rd Street, I'm sorry. And she has an issue with some roofs. That's why I say I know my job is not finished. It's going to continue on, even on election day. And I promised her I was going to come back through to make sure I take care of those issues. But I love Meridian. I love Ward 2. I like doing the things I need to do to reinvest in that side of town because it's been neglected for decades. And that's one of the reasons I'm glad I got reelected.
Davis also looks forward to being more transparent for his Meridianites and wants to make sure everyone knows what the city council is doing with taxpayers' dollars. Now for Tracy V. Timms, who has been elected to the Ward 3 seat. Timms works at a local beverage distributor, and this is his first time in the political atmosphere. He's filled with gratitude for voters and shares some of his aspirations.
My goal is to put neighbor back in neighborhood and put unity back into community. Give me an opportunity. That's mainly what I want. I want an opportunity. I want to get back out there and meet those that I didn't meet and just ask them for a chance to serve them properly.
Tim said he'd also like to thank his family for the love and help they provided throughout this election cycle. Next up, we'll hear from Dustin Hill, who you may know from Hill Real Estate Group in downtown. Hill won the Ward 5 seat. He loved meeting people on the campaign trail and says now he's ready to get to work.
Everybody that I met going door to door has the same concerns generally. They just want a safer, cleaner, and better Meridian. So hopefully the council and Mayor Bland can put a plan in place to get us to a better point and make everybody feel better about the quality of life Meridian has to offer.
And these newly elected city officials will take office July 1st. To hear more from them, you can visit this story on our website.